So, today we're going to talk about two really important things that I want to really concentrate on, okay? Just two things about driving. It's going to be two concepts that I want you to think about when you're driving. And it's about stopping and going. Pretty simple, right? And it is. It's really simple. You have to think about psychologically how you're going to do this. Because everybody gets all weird and tripped out whenever they're behind the wheel. So let's draw ourselves an intersection. So where do you actually stop? Is it here? Is it here? Because here, I'll be nice and I'll put in like in my mind, sidewalks are blue. All right. And so, is it here where the sidewalk ends, where the sidewalk begins? Where do you stop? It's really simple, actually. You stop here at the base of the stop sign every single time. Now, here's the important thing that I want you to really think about. It's all about looking forward. Everyone wants to do all of these dumb things about looking where they're not supposed to go. Here's your stop. Where do you look? You look here, where you're supposed to stop. You look here, and guess what will happen? You will stop here. You'll stop there. If you stop there, you won't go past, you won't go into the intersection, where you won't go into the crosswalk. You'll stop right there where you're supposed to, if you look at where you're supposed to stop. Sometimes there's a stop line in the street. That is where you stop. That is where you look, and your car will stop there automatically. It's an amazing thing that happens psychologically in your brain, is that you already know how to drive a car. You just have to trick your brain into actually doing it. Let's see here. Now, let's get all that off really quick. And let's talk about that stopping. Since you're going to look here, where you're supposed to stop at the stop line, because there's an intersection and a crosswalk, that's where you're going to stop. Do you look this way? No. Looking left is what you're going to do when you're ready to cross the intersection. You're not even there yet. You're stopping first. Now, you're going to stop. You're going to look at that stop. Now, before progressing, you are going to look here and here, where there might be pedestrians. So, no pedestrians, then we're going to come to here. And we're not going to hit the gas. No. We're going to let the car naturally roll. You're going to take your foot off the brake while it's in drive, and it's going to roll slowly to this point. Now, you look left, right, left again. Now, once you look left and you look right, you already know what's going on. You can start to slowly move, but you want to look at that left again before you actually get into the intersection. What you're doing by letting your car roll a little bit is getting grip onto the road. That's fine, but you have to be able to slam on the brake. So you hover your foot over the brake. You don't put your foot over the gas. Now, once the road is clear, you progress. Very simple. What most people do is they look left over here and they completely miss the pedestrian or the car over here because they're not looking there. They're looking here for traffic. Why? The stop sign's here. Look for the stop sign first, then you're good, right? So always stop first, look for pedestrians, come to here so you can actually see down the road, left, right, left again, and up through. Did I just draw on my shirt? All right, so we've got the stop sign coming up. It's right there. We're gonna look at the stop sign and we're gonna stop at the stop sign. We're well in front of the sidewalk, by the way, as you can see here. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to look left, right, left again for any pedestrians. Then we're going to move a little bit forward, look left, right, left again for any cars, and then we're going to pull forward. So if you're finding this interesting so far, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button at least. Do something, get me out there. You know, I mean, if you're finding this interesting, if you're finding this helpful, somebody else will too. Okay, so if you like it, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to, because I'm gonna do a whole bunch of stuff. What is this? This is your steering wheel. Here's your dash. Here's your rear view mirror. Here's a beautiful horizon with skies and clouds and everything else. What are you looking at? Are you looking here? Let me ask you another question. Okay, so here's a big screen TV. Here's a remote control. Are you looking at the remote control where you're playing video games? Better yet, for those of you who don't really play video games, there's the volume and there's the control, or the channel changer. Do you know where those are on the remote? When you're watching TV, do you have to stare at the remote? Don't get me wrong, I'm sure we all look at the remote on occasion, but you're not looking at it, you're not staring at the remote. So why would you be looking at this remote over here? That's all this is a controller. For a lot of you who go out and you're active and everything else, here's a couple more examples. Here's a baseball. Here's a bat. Are you staring at the bat? There's a volleyball. Are you staring at your hands? The point of this that I'm trying to say is that don't stare at the steering wheel. Your body knows what it's doing. You're going to have a much easier time if you look at what you are doing, okay? You know what you're doing. You should be controlling this and reacting to it in real life. So, now, once again, if you liked it, if you liked the video, if you like it, hit the like button, subscribe, do something for me, please. Help me out. We could use the channel. I'm going to be doing more of the driver's ed videos. Mostly this is in reaction to an article that I had read about how some people just don't have the ability to have that quality driver's training. So I'm going to put it out there for free. So if you like the way I'm gonna do this, then that's okay. All right, yeah. See that thing. All right, here we go. I want you to see this because this is my line. See right there where I stopped? That's called where the rubber meets the road. That is the new place that you're supposed to stop behind another vehicle. Okay, so right here, where my dash starts and the wheels begin, that's where you're supposed to stop. It used to be to where the bumper starts, but what they realized is that SUVs and cars and semi-trucks all have different height for their rear bumper, so they decided to use the bottom of the wheels because that's always the same.